Good effing morning. Good morning if I'm up, y'all up. But I know everybody up. People got jobs, kids, sleeping problems. So we up. We on Tuesday now. I'm on my Tony the Tiger this morning. That's what I'm on this morning. Good morning. Good morning. I just stopped in because I'm up. I'm up. I was ready to run my mouth. What? Guess he was saying good morning, y'all. I have no idea what that was all about. That was just a Nino moment. That was a real life Nino moment. He just walked in the room and said, let me bark at y'all for a second. Let me bark, what's up? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Dana. Good morning. I just said, let's come on, let's talk. What y'all doing this morning? Sometimes people just want to talk. People just want to talk. You know, one of the things I love about the way I look at things is I could see a whole bunch of things. And there were points where, just speaking on me, there were points in my life where it didn't matter. It could have been a movie, you know what I mean? Like right now, I don't watch anything with violence in it or like screaming and pain before I go to sleep. Because it'll go into your pain. And that's all you'll think about, and that's where you'll be, and that's how you'll feel. And you know what I mean? It'll take you to these places. So something I try not to do. But at one point in my life, forget about when I was going to sleep and it's in your subconscious. If during the day I seen things that turned out, it could have been an episode of Jerry Springer. It could have been anything. It put you in that mode. So now wherever I was in whatever mode I was in. You know what I mean? Because you took it in and it like really became me. You know what I mean? Whatever it was, and it wasn't really their problems. It was just that energy. You know what I mean? So it just took me to that place. But I've learned with that energy to, one, connect to where that energy is bringing me and then think it all out. Like almost like I'm sitting at the table with the players. The players involved in the situation and just listening. Hearing it all out. So, that way when I'm sitting back, there ain't, to me, the right or wrong, we know right from wrong. So, yeah, what you're doing is wrong, but now we just got to get down to the butter of why is this your weapons in war, or for this war. But so when I'm walking around, I'm looking at these things, I just think, man, sometimes we tell people stuff because we trust them. Sometimes we tell people stuff because we test them. Sometimes we tell people stuff because I just can't hold it in anymore. It's a whole stranger. I'm on the bus just telling them my life. Oh, the kids, I swear they just did. Because sometimes you just need to get it out. You know what I mean? That's for some of us. Some of us hold it in. And when we hold it in, it's worse. It's because it's building up. It's building up. You might go outside in the sky, remind you of one of the saddest days or darkest days, and that's it. That's it. Now, everything I'm holding in, everything that no one's listening to, like, that's another thing I see a lot of when I'm just looking. Because even I'm involved in this, feeling like this, so I know that feeling. I can feel it like, oh, I know that. That's a familiar feeling. I used to have nightmares when I was a kid that you were screaming, but no screams came out. You couldn't get it out. You know what I mean? And I would wake up so scared. So scared. When I got a little older, that dream wasn't me screaming. It was me screaming. Well, it was me screaming, but it wasn't where there was no sound. It was loud. I was screaming. Help, hear me, see me. This is the truth. This is why I am doing this. Stop talking about my bad actions and know where they come from. I was screaming it. And people just kept talking and doing whatever they were doing. It's almost like they didn't hear. And that was a nightmare. I wake up, I couldn't breathe. Because that is scary. So when I think of people who are like fighting for you to understand why you're hurt, fighting for you to believe what they say, fighting for you to see what they stand for, it's they are not heard. When they say listening is important, it is. It is, because you never know who needed that ear, you know? They weren't waiting for you in the middle to tell them where you compare. They just wanted you to hear them. There's nothing worse than if I go to someone and say, you know, when you did this to me, it bothered me. And you say back to me, well, what you did was worse. And it doesn't even matter the order. It doesn't matter if it was first, second, you know what I mean? None of that. What matters to me is we were both wrong. So instead of acknowledging orders, instead of acknowledging other parties, stand on yours. Hey, stand on it. Hey, even if it's wrong, stand on it. Say, hey, what I did was jacked up. But if I had to do it over, I'd do it. Stand on that. Stand on that. Or don't speak again after you said it, because you really standing on it then. Oh, you ain't even. Somebody bring it up, you go to something else. Go to something else. Because what they fishing for, they never going to get from me. That's standing on it. But other than that, if the truth is I make a mistake, but I know in my heart of hearts that if that was done to me, I'd lose it, then I would have to understand, you know. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. When I do something wrong to somebody, you know what scares me the most? Thinking about what I would do to them if they did it to me. That scares me. Because what if they thinking about more? And that's how we have to think of things, you know. I mean, when they say do unto others as you want done to yourself, if you believe in that, you got to know one thing. That don't say do unto others as they do to you, because if that was the truth, we'd be in a worse place. Because somebody got to be the ones, oh, shit, this is jacked up. Man, this is messed up what they doing. So let me make a point. Then if I make the point, either I'm a, you know, and like I said, I'm not encouraging shit. But for me not to say that some of these things would lead to this shit anyway, I'd be misleading everybody. I understand, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm never going to not say who don't want clicks and views, who don't want likes and comments, who don't, you know, in any social media thing, you know. Who don't want that? Who don't want to know? Who, you know, just like some people who not looking to go viral. But then it's always people looking for that. But then understanding that even if I'm going about it the right way, negativity gonna run up in this. So if I'm coming at the wrong way, I'm opening the door for all this negative stuff to walk in, get all up in the body. But that's just dealing with drama. When we start opening up those parts of the brain that we try to keep asleep, when we start opening up a tunnel of pain that's so dark that when I'm finished listening to it, I'm thinking about all the pain I've been through, then what we do is hurt ourselves, because we start fighting a fight that we've been fighting forever that doesn't go away. And that was the day somebody took something from you you could never get back. That's a place that any of us, if you ever been there, I mean, you know, it could have been a loss of a parent, a loss of a child, an attack, a homicide, or this, something that came into your life. And then when somebody opened it back up, take you back there. That's any of us. You know what I mean? Any of us. And it's not the degree of what your situation was. It's the degree of taking someone to that dark place. So when wrong is wrong, wrong is wrong is wrong is wrong is wrong is wrong. But one thing I'm never going to do is not see that it's all coming from a pain and a defense. And all parties involved are fighting to be heard. Fighting for people to say, hey, stop telling me mine is worse and just see that theirs was wrong. Acknowledge that this is wrong. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. Don't be afraid. Let me tell you something. When people say they really support, when people say they really there, then they can really say to you, hey, I hear you. And if nobody else gonna tell you, man, I hear you. All this shit wrong. And you never gonna get a clean smell cleaning with shit. Like you never gonna get it. You just never, no Febreze, no nothing. Hey, Red Rock, hey, Brian, you see, come on in. But yeah, but like I said, so that's the thing about, so, when I'm seeing things, I'm just like, oh, okay, and I'm all about understanding. Listen to the word, understanding. Don't mean I'm doing it. Don't mean I stand for it. Don't mean I stand behind it. It don't. It doesn't. What it means is I can see where it came from. I can see why you responded like that. I can see, I can see people doing worse. And I could see people doing less. But I can't start a fire and tell it how to burn. You know what I mean? I cannot, you know what I mean? I can't. Because with the moment I do that, hey, Queen of O'Hara, the moment I do that is the moment. I want to use an example, because I want to make sure, like, it's seeing clear, like something simple in life. Like, okay, if I have friends who, I want to use an example. I don't even want to make it like a hood, and I don't want it to be seen like it's that, or none of those. I just want it to be anything, an example. Okay. If I have a friend, and my friend called me, hey girl, you know what? This dude is just cheating on me, and I'm gonna go over. I'm slashing his tire, finna put some sugar in his tank, girl. Would you give me a ride? You know what I mean? Because I ain't got no car. Would you say? I can either say, girl, hold on. I just bought a 10-pound bag of sugar. We could split half of it in there right now. Put that all up in this tank. I can say, girl, let me get the keys. Girl, hold on. Who is he messing with, girl? But let me tell you what I had heard, because it was all, they were saying this, but I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to be messy. And I could be that friend. Or I could be the friend who's like, hey, what if you put that sugar in his tank? He driving on the expressway, his car stopped, and he killed. Is that what you're looking for? You flattening his tires and putting sugar in his tank. How about you just cut him off? How about you just cut him off? There has to be a point of which one you gonna be. Because if I'm your real friend, I'm thinking about, what if this go left and I lose you? Know what I mean? You can go get another man. You can go get another friend. I can't get another you. If I respect you and I want to see you win, I can never participate in helping with anything that'll help you lose. Now, don't mistake that. If I'm rocking with you and some people come running out the bushes and start fighting, I'm throwing these up and we going together. Back to back, we going. So I'm not. But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to help you destroy your peace, destroy your rest, destroy your eating. Because all this stress does that. You'll look up in a stressful day. If you're a cigarette smoker, you've been to smoke 2 bags of squares, ain't ate a meal. You a drinker, you've been to had 8 drinks and some chips. If you had that, you might have half the bag and got it curled up next to you in case a hunger pain hits you. Because you so upset you can't even eat. Or you might not drink, smoke, nothing, and you just ain't eating. You can't go to sleep because you can't stop thinking of what was going on. That's not your peace. I don't want that for nobody. Nobody I'm cool with, nobody I'm with, nobody I like, nobody I want to see win. Cause look, let me tell you something. This world gonna give us some shit. Some shit you didn't ask for, you prayed against, whatever, and it can give it to you. Let that be that, unrest that I gotta learn to deal with. Because see, I don't even want that, but when it comes, let that be it. Because imagine that on top of all of this. If living is misery, then what's death? Like, because I know that's misery for the people that's there after you. But like I said, I truly, when I think about stuff, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, well, it's a lot going on, but it's a lot of pain. Hold on, y'all. Let me get you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And now if it's something that's just like I said, hey, I understand. I might be the friend that say to you, hey, I'm gonna come up there with the bond. I might be that friend. Hey, Amber, what up, sis? I'm like, what up? Everybody in here, man. Hey, everybody. I'm sorry if I miss anybody, but I told y'all. I don't even use that as an excuse. That's not a joke. It's a fact. So when people say, ADHD, my attention can jump. Sometimes in my head, I'm saying something, but my head is trying to say something else too, and you'll go there. So then you're telling 4 stories at one time, and people will get lost. You know what I mean? Yeah. What are you talking about? Wait, are we talking about Gene or Jesse? Are we talking about Tuesday or Thursday? I don't know, because you're going all over the place. But sometimes that's my. But so if I didn't say hello everybody, good effing morning. Now that effing could be whatever you want it to be. Good fantastic morning. But it's a good effing morning. You know why? Because we here. I don't care what you did 5 minutes ago. You here right now. You know what I mean? What you did yesterday bother you, fix it today. And if you don't fix it today by fixing it with whoever you messed it up with, fix it today by not doing it tomorrow. That's it. It's that simple. And that's just everything. Like I said. So when I think of pain, I think about all the pain we all in. The fears. The thinking, man, especially if you're a parent, the thinking, if I don't stand on this solid ground, man, somebody might think they could do it to my kids. I'm going to lose it. I know. I know. I had 2 sons. And I always said, I'm going to keep these ears dead straight to the street. Stay 10 toes down. But even in that, what I learned is you showing them to be like that. Because that's how you got to survive. And what y'all got to understand about me, even if all us, anybody in my age bracket, and in this grown age and whatever and over, if you decided it ain't, can we give them a chance? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all I care about. Man, I need the future to make it. Because it rocked us. You know what I mean? Many women my age, one of the things we gonna all relate to, most of us, is essay. You better believe that. Like, we all are. We all are. And I don't laugh or take it lightly. I don't. So that's a pain. You know what I mean? That's a fear. And for some who it didn't happen to, they know of somebody and they think to themselves how it changed them. And one thing about a situation like that is you never had a chance or a choice to fight. So somebody there, you'll get all in your whatever. You know what I mean? You're getting your whatever. So like I said, I know how to watch things. And when I watch them, think, maybe this came past me for me to learn something, for me to something. You know what I mean? That's what I got to get. And then I'm also thinking, I hope everybody hurt and involved can find some peace. I hope we all can. You know what I'm saying? And that can make some, oh, you a sucker to think. No, I ain't no sucker to think shit. Because, see, I used to think I don't give a damn. I don't care. Hey, you did it, you did it. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. That's what I used to think. I used to think, hey, ain't me. Wouldn't be me. But whether it's me or not me, I'm going to be able to say on both sides, I see you. And I understand. But what I also understand is when the smoke clears, you're still going to be in pain. And that's what I want to get out you. Like, that's what I'm hoping for you to get a piece in. You know what I mean? Because like I tell people, if I do something, get me sent to the big house, you know, to the big house, 3 hots and a cot, trust me, I do it with my feet up in a square. You understand? I'll be at the card table, smacking spades. Believe that. Believe that. And the only thing that'll make me cry is the fact that my children will no longer be able to have me on answer. But I promise you, because that's what you got to say for. Hey, if I do it, I'm doing my feet up. Have a job up in there, you know what I'm saying? Be braiding hair. You know, be everybody picks, everybody talking about, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm going to go like, oh my goodness, somebody might call it. Oh, no. Then I'm not doing nothing that's going to get me there. I'm not, no. You know, when people keep fishing for my name, I think, ooh, look at this. Look at this fan club. It's almost like, remember back in the days when celebrities walk in the mall, a bunch of people running behind them, and they just come with that. That's your fan club. That's all the people you name. You're like, look at all these fans. Look at them coming. Hold on. Let me get in incognito for when I walk through so they might not know it's me. Here they come. When somebody can be like, man, I can't stand Danny. Did you see her live yesterday? She had on that Tony the Tiger song. She too old for a onesie. I can't stand it. But I thought you just said you don't watch me. You know what I mean? Didn't she have that onesie on Christmas? I thought you didn't watch me. That's a fan. Because let me tell you, things I don't care about, I don't think about. We could be on here talking right now about something that I don't care about, but I'm listening. When I get out 5 minutes later, I might say, man, they was talking about, it was a good show. What was they talking about? I don't know. Man, see, one thing I learned about bringing people together, I with my buddies. Hey, my buddies could have fell out. And for years, you doing shit like when one at your crib and the other one called, you be like, you said you'd be here at 5:30? Shit, I'm knocking my earphone out. You said 5:30? Make it 6:30 because I got to run to the store. I got to run to the store, get some, because you don't even want to tell them. See, I'm not messy. I'm not going to be, you know, Peter here. So they can be like, man, I can't stand that move. And that mug, and I can't see that move. And I'm going to do, I don't want to do that. Because see, when you're messy, you do that. You know, Peter here. Or you tell them, just come now. That's a messy one. Come now. I'm not that friend. You know, so you've been doing this for long. But when I decide that I'm going to step in to try to bring you together or let you all at least listen to each other, first, I'm going to have to hear one day without me saying something you ask about it. What's up with Peter? And now if I give you an answer and your answer is like, fuck that mug. I'm like, bro. Then it's abort, don't talk about it no more. But if your answer like, oh, that's good, and then keep it moving, that lets me know that we opening a door. You know, I don't believe in forcing nobody. You know, like setting them up. I'm going to get Peter and Tommy in this room together, and I'm going to make them talk. Because you might make them box. I don't know what might happen. You know what I mean? And then some people, when they have a secret, when somebody got a secret, some people waiting. They waiting. You'll get into it with them. They be just about to say it to you, too. They be about to that secret they done heard, right? They about to say it to you. Then you might say some stuff like, you know what? Sorry, we got into it. They think, damn. Damn. And she gave me 2 more days. But now, mind you, the same person who won't say this secret to you, Nick, beat it. Beat it. I'm Tony the Tiger today. Hold on, put my ears on in case you think it's a shirt around. Yeah. You think it's a game? I'm about to sidetrack. Oh, no, I can't sidetrack because then I'll forget. But, dang it. Nino. I was saying, say something. I told you, it'll come back. Because then I started thinking how this morning I was watching a live and I kept hearing them say thug life. And every time they said it, you know what I started thinking? I live a thug life, baby. I'm hopeless, rolling off endo, trying to keep my focus. Won't let them punk cowards bury me and keep the fame. I'm true to the game till they bury me. God gave me game, so I'm hustling. Pour out some liquor for my homies. Tupac is still struggling. Well, every time they said it. See, I mean, you could go where you want to go. I could have went $1 billion. Huh? Did they say thug life? There's something. No, I started rapping. This is how you look at it. But like I said, I was telling y'all a good story, though. Yeah. Let's do a little rewind tracks. That was a good thing. I had multiple devices. Let me tell you something. I got multiple devices and barely use them all at the same time like I should. And I use them all, but I could be looking at the comments on my phone. You know, I gotta get better. See, I've used excuses because I come from a time where in a place, I went to CPS, Chicago Public School System, and I'm from an era where you had a school with 3 computers. Now, I don't know what 3 computers gonna do for anybody. You know what I mean? I guess 3 of us at a time gonna make it. So, please, so you weren't learning. This isn't a beat up on the educational system back in the day. This isn't that. But I stopped blaming them, and I had to start learning it more. You know, because all my family, well, not all, but most people, they savvy, especially the younger ones. Oh, please. They could set your phone from their house. Okay, I'm gonna find out y'all what I was saying. Sure. See it there. See, this what happened. This hater came. Good thing I took one from that. Oh, I was talking about, friends and your friends not getting along with each other and how you'll do it. So that's how you got to move around here. And sometimes you'll learn that. Excuse me. He's trying to put his big tail in front of me, and it's a whole cabinet in front of me. Oosh. Oh, sorry, y'all. See, that's the hating. This type of hating y'all should be fighting about right here, where you try to give a message. Drop some knowledge, some wisdom. And here come. But that's real life. That's real life. And and it's an example. See, I just taught me something. It's an example. It's always distractions. It's always things deflecting. Him. That's life. Real life. He just gave me a moment. A message. But yeah, y'all know I'm on here freestyling. I'm really just saying what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling. What I'm learning. What we learn is more of us are the same than we're different. We really are. We're like, I can't believe you did that. Well, I did that. Well, y'all the same in that. That when it comes down to it, it's no rules here. And okay. That's it. Like I said, y'all, Danny personally, I ain't got no heaven or hell to send you to. I got no prisons that I own or have any money in, any stock. And believe it or not, no matter how rich I was, I wouldn't have any of those. But you know what I mean? I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm not. And the only reason sometimes I don't sit and say names is because I just don't have time to get in the games that people play that just are not worth playing to me. Hey, every person has a right to say whatever they want. They do. They do. And everything has a consequence. Everything, good or bad. Every action has a reaction, period. And so, as far as I'm concerned, you're entitled to do what you want to do. And how you feel, I won't take from anyone. I won't, because the most reason people are fighting is because no one seems to understand how they feel and what it did to them. And that they're reacting like this because of what is being done. You know what I'm saying? It's not like people just sitting at home being saints. Hello. And then all you just coming and rah. And see, if I say that, it's going to be somebody who all you hear is, I'm justifying the wrong things people doing. But wait a minute. I just said it's all wrong. But it's wrong because all these people are trying to say, hey, what you did hurt, so now I'm going to hurt you what I think is more. But did you hear the first part? I'm hurt. Period. And nobody should be hurt. Nobody should have to live in their pain. Nobody should have to explain their shit to somebody else. Nobody out here should. You shouldn't have to explain to me who you vote for. You shouldn't have to explain to me your religion. You shouldn't have to explain to me your sexual preference. You shouldn't have to explain to me none of this stuff. And I shouldn't be looking for anything to get any of that stuff. I shouldn't, period. Hey, we get into a battle, you could have the biggest STD, you could have the biggest number count of people you slept with and not know it, you could have the biggest, dirtiest house, you could have all this shit. Hey, when we get into it, I don't give a fuck about none of that. And see, I hate to get into that, but if we're going to get real, I'm really going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you when we talk about something serious. I'm not going to be talking about something serious and be like, hey guys, we're going to, no. That's not what I'm coming at you with. When I start doing that, it's because I'm like, oh, you're not reacting. And I'm mad. Let me come with your skeletons. But when I start letting your skeletons out, come here. I'm going to let you into my cemetery. You ain't got to go look at my skeleton. Here you go. Because you think they skeletons, they mummies. You understand? They're they pains. But I ain't carrying them like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not carrying them. And see, I can still be hurt by him. I still can be affected by him. I still can be this, and this. But here's what I'm going to tell you. What I can't be is held by somebody who it's not their story to tell me anything about. That's where I'm at. Like, you can't do that. So you can't come bust it out to me. Hold on, let me see. But that's it. But other than that, yeah, you can hurt me with it. Because you can hurt me by thinking that you're going to take something that I don't even really know how to get over. I'm kind of just, you know, and they say you can't get over it, you can't get under it, you got to go through it. And the problem is we're trying to get over it. Never going to get over it. Sometimes we get under it, but it keep coming back up. So I got to get through it. I got to find when that pain that you brought to me came, what did it bring up? Was it that little girl, like I said in the beginning, screaming, but no sound is coming out? Or was it that young lady who was screaming everything and nobody heard her? So that's what Danny think about, yo. Hey, B Sugar. Hey, sister. But yeah, like I said, so, you know, that's how I think of things. I can't sit in a place of like, hey, they so wrong and they, man, hey, people say, hurt people. Then go judge and jury, everything to somebody who's hurt and doing something. No, I mean, that's why I don't call names out when it's a problem that we all done either done, will do, or seen done, or something like that. You know what I mean? So many of them did it. So let's talk about the problem. let's try to look for a solution. Because to get a solution, we have to have a formula. And to have a formula, we got to know what the problem is, you know what I'm saying? We got to have all these things. So it's not going to be in it what you're doing. That's never going to solve the problem. But like I said, I'm all about peace. And you know what I'm saying? I'm so about if it's really a problem and it's really going to be peace, the peace probably won't be televised. The statements later may be. But the real peace won't come like that. Because see, almost in the broadcast of it, it's put all this other stuff on it. It's put 20 on 10. But sometimes just the peace is getting out what you got to get out and going on. And something, how do I go on from that? How do you keep going through it? How do you stay in it forever? You know what I mean? I've been in a fight. I'm 42 years old. I've been in a fight about 41 and a half years of my life. You know? So, it's a fight every day. It's a fight every day. Not to go and take out everything on somebody. And boy, the worst pain you in right now is easy. Ooh, it's easy. It's easy. It's easy. You know what's hard? To sit back and look at me and think like, hey, only thing I'm getting out of this is mad, yo. Like, I'm building to a place of no return. You know, then I got to look around. I got to look at my animals. I got to look at my children. I got to look at my life. I got to think about whatever I got to take care of or whatever I plan to do. And I got to think if this here right now just stresses me to death for it, causes me to do something where I lose my freedom, or causes me to do something where I lose my channel or my whatever it is that I'm doing or building, or causes me to whatever. Is it worth it? Like, and if it is, like I said, if it is, it's like I'm feeling about prison. Hey, feet up, square in mouth, sitting there, 3 hots in the cot, loving this. I'm in the yard with jokes. We out there kicking it. We in the boom boom room every night. That's how you better be ready to do it. Because that's how I told you. That's how I been. That's how I feel about anything with jail. It could be something simple, but I'm telling somebody like, hey, you know, if you driving with no license and we get caught and I ain't got a license on me, then everybody going to jail. I'm not. It got to be that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yo, because if I don't want none of it. I ain't scared of nothing. I don't want it. I don't like people telling me what to do. So if I decide to give my life to the man, meaning the system, baby, I better do it happily. And y'all, like I said, I ain't in no damn sure I ain't in no YouTube game. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Right now. I'm not in no gang. I am nobody follower. That's why I told you I don't even call it following you on Facebook, because that sound like some lame stuff to me. I support you. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm on Facebook with him. That's what he said. I'm on Facebook with him. And following them. Where I'm following them, so where you leading me? Because that's to give someone a lot of power that I'm following them. Where are we going? I barely like to follow somebody when we going to the same destination. I look up and I'm in front. And they're like, why is Danny in front of me? And I'm late. You know, she don't even know where we're going. So now, y'all, I am a free thinker. I am free to know that this channel has so many hundreds of thousands of content creators who are just like me, human, and out doing their thing. And some of it'll be what I agree with. I mean, some of it'll be just like me. Some of it'll be what is not like me. But it's all different people. And that, you know what I mean? That's what I seriously like think. Like, okay. And what I respect is it takes a lot to get before the camera and let people in any kind of way into your stuff. because people have a way of, no matter what you're doing, you could be doing something so peaceful. I'm showing y'all how I build crosses. Somebody gonna have something to say about it. Oh, that's not the hammer I would have used. Yeah, there's too many sheddings of wood chips. You're gonna get a splinter. You didn't put down a tarp. I would have put a tarp down before I even did it, because that my dad, he was a professional cross cutter, and he never cut across. Like, people always have something to say. And some people do that because all they've ever had is everything they did, somebody had something to say. Hey, Chef Fine as wine, bruh. B Sugar, did I see you back? Hey, sis. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be looking away. Chef Fine as wine. You know what? I'm actually coming back to the shine. I'm moving back to the shine. But yeah, so like I said, when I'm on here, that's how I look at things. So I like who I like, and I'm rocking with them if I'm on your stuff. That's rocking with you. Rocking with you. Because see, you, everybody, me, I'm a whole. I'm not one thing. I'm not one thought. I'm a whole. I am a whole. I'm not. So if you rock with me, it don't mean you rocked with me when I was out super doing this. It doesn't mean that you da-da-da-da-da. It doesn't mean when I say the F word every 64 words when I'm, see, because look, I worked in whole daycares. I worked in whole as a home aid person and everything else, home healthcare person. And I know how to be around, not curse, not be on none of that. You know what I mean? But still be real and authentic. You know what I mean? I know how to do that. But when we keeping it real, hey fam, we here. I said good effing morning, fam. Can I talk to you? Can I have a safe place? That's what's wrong with people. Can people have a safe place to be them? I didn't come in and say, hey, y'all, hey, let me know if you think I cuss too much, all right? Hey, let me know if I dropped a little bit too much of this. Hey, let me know if you see a fingerprint on the fridge right. Hey, let me know if you would have wore a lion suit onesie instead of a tiger onesie. Hey, let me know if I should have did all black or all red. Hey, let me know if you wouldn't drink out of a Wonder Woman cup because you didn't really like her. I don't need you to let me know. But there's people who used to that. They used to somebody saying, you're going to wear that? Yeah, somebody's in your, you should put on a couple of pounds. You use somebody doing that. So now they do it. And they'll tell you, like, I wasn't even trying to be offensive. It's just that I love lions. I went to see the Lion King play twice. Okay, I love lions. So that's why I said I wouldn't wear a tiger. I don't eat Frosted Flakes. That's how you have to laugh. Like, what? Man, your day gotta be. I mean, I tell people all the time, boy, did you stretch before you did all that reaching? Because I don't want you to hurt nothing. I don't want you to hurt nothing when you reaching for something with me. I'm gonna have to look into that. Oh, in March, bro. I'll be out there March Feist. My brother's supposed to come out here and get me like the 26th, but we gonna stop in Mississippi so he can see his grandkids. And then I'll be in the shizzle. I'll be back. Like I said, so some of us, we just have to think about it. You never know what somebody is going through. And sometimes you'll be sitting there thinking to yourself how strong, how weak somebody is, and how, they knew what I was going through. They would understand why I act like this. And what you don't know is they might be going through matter of fact, no might to it. People going through. If the pandemic didn't teach us anything, it should have taught us how much we were all going through already. No matter how strong you were about it, how weak you were about it. And our biggest fears are usually all the same. The things we fear the most. No, I didn't. I want to look into that. Let me put that in my search. No, I look into it because, like I said, guys, one thing I love like looking into all these cases. I love old cases, like the ID channel. Oh, when that channel started, I think for like the first year, I didn't even. They started coming with all those shows. I don't think I was watching anything else. That's why lots of times, sometimes with the case, it's almost like songs. I know all these songs, and somebody be like, "Hey, do you know that song, Greater Pop Pop?" And I'm like, "No, never heard of it." They'll start singing or playing, and I'll be singing it. But you said you did. I didn't know that was the name of it. You know what I mean? I didn't. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look into this. I just seen some things, but I'm gonna look into that. Because just offhand and by the name, I don't know the case actually. Yeah, I love it. You know what I mean? Or think about Snap. Think about the show Snap. This is to the ladies. When Snap came out, what I loved, I didn't love that you were showing me these women and all this, but what it showed was just that people snap when the pressure is too much. And what made the show good is you gave these backstories that really led us to that day. Like it wasn't just that day, it wasn't just that situation. It's just like when they had deadly couples, how these two people get together, they become toxic. Alone, they may not have been this. And so, now y'all gonna have me on a Snap marathon. Boy, Sunday used to be state marathon, and I'm all in it. From the moment I opened my eyes to the housewives came on. You know what I mean? But yeah, so like I said, so I used to watch a lot. You know, when I'm into something, I'm into it. So right now, in the last couple of years, I've really been into YouTube. And in doing that, it's taught me how to like even respect all different types of creators, but in that you are a creator. And when I hear the word creator, I think it's some of the most powerful things we talk about with creations, creating a child, God creating the world. So a creator is something powerful in itself. But what we gonna create, y'all? Mess, mayhem, sadness. You know, so that's what you gotta ask yourself. So I mean, I want to go around and see. No. And sometimes you gotta understand there's some diamonds in the rough. There's some people that if I would have done this, let's just say 2 years ago. No, forget that. I'm not even gonna get y'all on that. If I did this May of last year, I'd probably be on the other side right now telling you something different. I would have been, because I may have got caught. Because it's easy. It's easy. It's easy. Especially people start questioning who you are. Who you are, what you do. Say you do something, you wouldn't. Say you do something, you did. It's hard. But yeah, I just came on this morning to say, I love y'all. Like, I love all y'all. Because at the end, one thing I can relate to is the fight. The fight. The fight while you in it. The fight getting out. And the fight not to go back. So, no. Told y'all, I'm that crab that get out and reach back and make the other crabs. Not make, I ain't gonna lie. See, now I'm forcing. Because nothing should be a make. We all have a choice. But I'm not one to go get the other crabs who's like, Bobby down there and Bobby best friend is Cookie. And we're going to all get together and reach back in there and start grabbing them out. And make that chain bigger to get us out. And for the first time in life, we might show a crab barrel that, you know what I mean? The only crabs that's left is the ones that end up still just being down there or died down there. Because they gave up thinking they'd ever get out. Because they got tired of being the thing people stepped on to get out. Or they died being crushed by being stepped on. And so Most things that we say we don't like are things we do. Because I shouldn't have to tell you I don't like this type of thing because it should just be known. Why would I? Why would I? Who would? Who would? Not just me. Not just Queen D. Who would? Sorry, y'all. Pop up. And then it got to pop up with no damn. You got to let me know something popping up. I don't even know what stuff you're talking about. All right, let me turn this on. No, that's what I was saying, Queen O'Hara. I did just look it up so I could watch it. So, like I said, if it is a case I know about just off name, I'm not at all. His verdict was yesterday. Law, Crime, and Court TV. Well, yeah, I definitely didn't do that. You know, I definitely, whether I knew the case, and I was always real big, and when they would have the cases on, I would watch them, you know. But once again, even with things like that, it's like, oh, it's always going to take you somewhere. But sometimes you have to understand this world to know, you know, like when you was a kid, you may have thought like, it's just all roses and rainbows. It's not. But just because it's not doesn't mean I have to be, you know? And the thing is, if being tough and hard and everything I've been to survive is, you know what I mean? If those things was, you know, to make me stronger or make me make it, but I'm still like, there's no happiness in that, or I'm not in peace, then that ain't what I'm meant to do. Oh yeah, I definitely am gonna get all into it. All into it. Queen O'Hara, are you discussing that on your channel? But yeah, yeah, but like I said, y'all, it's all love, and you know, and when it's love, you can talk about something serious and then go on to whatever, or you can toss a little joke in it with no offense. I mean, but it's all from love. You know what I'm saying? I truly, you know what I mean. I'm truly just saying that. Like, I really, you know, I got respect. And his thing, people, you just can't like everyone. No. I can't like everything everyone does. I can't. And I can't support everything you say. And I can't, you know, I can do those things. But I can like everyone. I can't. I could like everyone if it's what I choose to do. Because in my mind, if I don't like you, why am I out here watching you? So I can see the mess? So I can see more reasons not to like you? Because if that's the case, I got to ask myself what's going on with me. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And like I told y'all, I rep the underdog. And sometimes it's people who life might not have made you an underdog, but these decisions you making got you underdogging because nobody think you can come back. So I'm always rooting for you to prove them wrong, for proving that this was just a piece, this was just a moment, this was just a second, a fraction of me. But I'd rather you understand who I am, and that in being human, I'm flawed. I've made mistakes, and most likely I'll make more. You know? But I come strictly from a good place. Mm-hmm. Now, see, here's my thing. So when I tell you that, like I'm in YouTube, I find myself, I got the channels, I got, you know, Disney, I have Disney, I have HBO Max, I have Netflix, I have all those things, you know, all those streamings, I have all that, you know what I mean? I can watch the shows that come on and everything else. I'll find myself just watching it on YouTube. So now I'm just going to somebody who got a channel and they might do like I like Ready to Love. Instead of just watching an episode, I might watch one of the content creators who is doing a live watch with it where we're discussing. So when I say I'm YouTube, I might do that. I might go and decide to go on YouTube and watch some stories. We look up, or I'm gonna go to different creators and maybe see what they're saying, or just different videos that are on about it. You know, so when I say I'm in that, it's a lane because, like I said, it's hundreds of thousands of people on here doing different things. And in every way I can find something. I was trying to figure out something. I was playing in the Mario game the other day. I went straight on here. So when I say I'm into something, that's what I mean. But I can never let the BS consume me. I just can't. I can't on here. Because, see, I'm trying out here in this life not to let this BS consume me. And if I can make it out that, and this is right here in your face, all up in your face. If I cannot let this, I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. But I'm going to use my voice and what I am here for to be what I'm here for. And that's what I'm going to do. But that's what I mean. Like, I be in YouTube all day. So I'm all over it in different ways. I'm be watching movies sometimes on it. Oh, shoot, I ain't seen Held Up in a while. They got a little free YouTube movie to watch. So on days when I say to you, like, man, I'm going to step out of YouTube and watch this movie, I mean, because I'm going to one of the other things. And during the pandemic, I was able to open up to start following more people, watching more people and things of that nature to get to hear today where so many people that sometimes when I hear about them, I'll just subscribe and give it a chance. And then I'm happy for that. And you know what I mean? So yep, live court TV, yep. But yeah, and so like I said, but guys, so what is everybody doing today? Who at work? What y'all doing? You chilling? You at work? You working from home? I mean, because see, sometimes people think all the work. Well, I guess if you're talking working, you're getting paid for it, but we always working, always doing something. Chilling. You know what I love? I love that every time I look over in the chat, like it's just love, respect, and conversation. You know what I mean? I salute y'all. Like, it's beautiful. That's beautiful. Some people in the morning. You've been spoke to them 3 times in person. They still ain't say hello. Hey, Jill. Morning, Jill. Then 2 hours later, Jill walking up with a coffee, like, oh my God, I'm so not a morning person, but now I have my cup of joe. You're like, okay. But yeah. And everyone in here is a content creator. You know what I mean? That I've seen. Not Susan. But Queen of O'Hara, B Sugar 100. Chef Finest Wayne. Masha Tempera. Your birthday is coming up, right? Tomorrow? No, it's in 2 days. Look at me like I got it on my watch. I just saw the day. He's so young. Renrock TV. That's my brother too. That's a content creator. So like I said, and all good content creators. Like I said, that's the thing is, even if I like something, don't mean I don't like something else. You know what I mean? I don't wear one designer. And let me tell you something. I have a lot of Nike. You know what I mean? A lot of it. But it don't mean it's the only thing I like. It's not. Oh, Amber, the Amber channel. See, I got to go up and through here because I'm like, I'm not talking. I'm not interacting with you guys. I'm so short way. And Dana, you have a channel? If you're still on here, Diana. But yeah, but what I'll say is it's all queens and kings in here. And like I said, in the kingdom, everyone is. Everyone is. Everyone is. Let me tell you something. Someone's opinion of someone else will never be mine. And I pray that your opinion of someone else is not what you think of me. Because they are them and I am me. And that's what you got to respect. That's what I respect about people. Be your own person. That's your thought. You didn't think it because somebody told you. You thought it because that's what you think. And I understand that. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Let me tell you something. Like I said, even when I come through in your chat, I literally come through as a supporter. You know, I literally come through with love from my heart. You know what I'm saying? And respect for everything in your mods, your chat. You know what I'm saying? Respect for all that. All that. So that's what I'm coming through as. I'm not on, you know what I mean? And that's it. And sometimes you may catch me saying hello 14,000 times. And mainly it's gonna be, I'm gonna say hello to everybody. Because when I came in and said, hey, hi, I was saying hello to everybody. But definitely, it's just like I said, if I walk in a room and I see people I know, I'm acknowledging all of them. Now, I'm not running up at me and you, but no, we ain't getting all that. Just because, you know what I mean? But I'm acknowledging you. Hey, what's up, Bobby? Hey, Tommy. Hey, Sarah. What up, Jane? What up, Bloopy Block? Too many deep. And the people I'm closer to, you gonna know, because I'm probably have a shake or whatever with them. And not closer just means like maybe we've been talking longer, so now we done started a shaker thing. You know what I mean? You never know. But that's what I'm gonna always do. Because one, that's respect. It's just like if I come up in your video, I don't watch videos where half the shit that was said I ain't like. But if they could look in their algorithms and see who hit the like button, if that was a way, they'd see I hit that like button. You know what I mean? You know why? Because I don't come in nobody's house without knocking. Because trust me, that's me knocking. Because trust me, if I'm not knocking at your door before I enter, we kick doing it. So now I'm going to come in and say, whatever. It's a kick though. We came in on some BS. You know, but I'm not. I came up in your house, knock, knock, knock. Hey, that's a like button. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, how you doing? And hello is how you walk in. You know how people say you don't walk in nobody's house and don't speak? You don't select who you speak until I walk in. Grandma and granddaddy and auntie sitting in the living room and I just speak to you. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Sarah. Why ain't I speaking to everybody now? Now, look, I just said, hey, Sarah. And Siri, like, what you need? I need you to leave me alone right now. I'm on live. Sorry, y'all. Between Nino and Siri, I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do. But yeah, like I said, okay, look. Okay, beat it. Now, y'all, this is what's funny. Before I push record, he was outside. He's such an attention slut. But yeah. He's so dramatic. But yeah, y'all. But that's how I feel about things. So like I said, I'm hitting that like button. If I came to watch your stuff, you know, I can hit the like button when I just came to watch it. But I usually like to drop something to just let you know I was there. You know, I didn't just stop by and then let you know. I left a note. Girl, I came by. You was gone. I'm going to catch you next time. All right now? If it's my first time in your live chat and you, hey, selfie queen, hey, sis. If it's my first time in your live chat, I'm saying stuff like, first time in here, how you doing? Now, that don't mean that's the first time I watched you. This might be the first time I called a chat and tell me jump up in here. Because like I said, some of y'all, when it comes to your house, because remember, your page is your house. You swear you got it so clean, but it's dusty. Because you get up in that chat and hello, be violent. You be, hey guys. Hi. Hello. Not one mofo spoke. Now you don't want to say nothing. You know what I mean? You making the same comment somebody else making, ain't nobody saying nothing. Then for somebody else, you're right, Julie. You're right, Juju. I don't even want to say names of the real people that swear I'm talking about them. No, I'm not. You're right. You're right, Tookie. You're right, Pook Pook. And you've been saying the same thing 40 times. Once again, you're in that room screaming, hey guys, I'm just here. I'm here out of my time. I'm here. In all the places I could be, I'm here. To me, you walk up in here, that's respect. How could I not speak? You walk in. No, that was all. Selfie queen. Anyway, so, and guys, like I was saying, guys, bring a friend. Come go watch me. Come so I can ignore you too. Now, don't get me wrong. If you, man, Tasha K went live, there's 22,000 people in the room. I can't speak. Hold on. Because my whole video, Jesse, Bobby, Ricky, and I ain't gonna be saying hi with it, just names. Tommy, Jiki, Takasuka, Ricky, Baduza. And then when the names I can't pronounce, or you got something long, suck me on the streets. And that's your name? Wait, suck me on the streets. And I got, there's a storm in my pants. Wait, what the, who are these? I enjoy a moment like this. This is intimate. Hey girl, what's up? Wait, what'd you say? Mm-hmm. I can do that. And these people are people who actually just came to see you. You ain't gotta be somebody else when I come in the room. You know, don't come in the room and be me. I want to look. I walk in the room. You got on the same Tony the Tiger suit. Got no same suit. I'm not looking for that. I'm not gonna do it to you. I'm not. You know, this when you know you're young. When young kids, I was never this kid, but this with kids, and you be around and you see it. A kid will be your kid to come home one day and they doing some new stuff. They acting a new way, cracking these new things. You just be thinking, is that them or how they act? Then one day, their little buddy come over and they come in and you happen to hear him in the room. And that's the character you be hearing them become. You know, like that. Because they say the same thing on it. Jubbity boo. Your kid always jubbity boo. Because here you go. But see, that's when you start to put them strings on top of the string. I can like what you do and do it my way. Because if I don't put my touch on it, I don't know what else to do. So I'm be sitting like, hold on. Somebody give me a script. I want to tell them what I think, but I need a script because I really want to tell them what such and such think. I'm a free person. I've been hurt. I can see pain. I can be like, oh no, that shit was wrong. People be afraid to say it. So okay, look, I'm gonna DM you. No matter, I don't want to DM because I want somebody to screenshot it. Don't record my conversation because it's illegal in my state. I just wanted to let you know that such and such was wrong. You got to do all that, tell me somebody wrong. What do these people have? What? I can say you're wrong. I'll come out here. You know it's hard to come out and say you're wrong. I mean yourself. It's hard to say, hey, y'all, you remember last week when I came up on here and I was like, I'm going to their house and I had dropped their address and stuff. I was really gonna go for real, and I thought about it. That was wrong because I had gave some of y'all the address. And this wasn't y'all back. Take a lot to come stand in me. Say, hey, look. Hey, we ain't talking about what they did right now. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. That takes a lot. Because it's easy. Oh, please. I can tell y'all some things I did wrong. I know they was wrong. And I could give you some people who we could put it on them. And if I told you what they did, you'd be like, I would have did the same thing. But I was wrong. That takes a lot. That take a lot. So that's why I said I can't, people be killing me, because I do it sometimes. You go in a chat. I mean, not go in a chat. I go into somebody's live and they talking and I want so bad just to say like, hey, how you doing? So they know like, because to me saying, hey, how I'm doing is saying like, I ain't on nothing. I'm being respectful. Hey, how you doing? Hello. But in this world, it could be somebody there like, she's one of them. One of who? Who? I'm an owl now. Who am I? I'm now Michael Jackson. Who am I? Is it a friend of mine? No, it's who is it? But who am I? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm changing songs. That's how. See how y'all got me this morning? Y'all got me all the way up. Big cup of coffee, extra Boston. Hey, I tell you, boy, just to change subjects real quick, I'd never forget. I'm in Dunkin' Donuts getting some coffee before school. I'm like 22. And no, I had to be like 20, about 26. But anyway, that's it. But anyway, I'm getting some coffee. And this guy in front of me is like, yeah, let me get a large Boston, extra sugar. What's a Boston? So now I'm looking all at the people. It's a Boston. But it's a Boston. So when I go to order, I'm like, yeah, let me get a coffee, extra cream, extra sugar. And the guy was like, you want a Boston? I was like, I want a what? He like a Boston, slide of cream. And to this day now, I go, oh, give me a Boston, extra. Because you think what you know something like nobody else knew. But it be all these coffee heads like, oh yeah, I used to do that, but now I kind of cut back on the cream. But yeah, y'all, like I said, we gotta, sometimes like me, I could be hovering. I'm 42 years old. I'm on a hoverboard. I'm playing the Switch. You know what I'm saying? I'm into video games. I'm into, just having some fun because I feel like when I was young, you was so busy trying to be grown or to defend or whatever it was you was with yourself that I lost that. And that person is just begging to just have some fun. And as long as the adult me is not, then they feel like they ruined that me. They didn't. They didn't. And even if it was parts that were ruined by moments, that gives you this flower today. And this diamond came out the rough. So for me to believe I was the only diamond in the rough, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, but like I said, I really just came on here to run my mouth. That was it. It was early. I'm like, hey, Tony the Tiger says you're great. So then I came on here to talk and be great. Because y'all are great. Even when people go down or they mess up, the greatness is that they can come back. So I am not my mistakes or the worst thing I've done. I'm not. And as long as I live and believe in I am, then I will never change. And so that's why I'm hoping for a change for anybody. And when I say a change in the pain, because once we get to that, it'll change a lot of other things. Because most of the things we do in life is to deal with the pain. Just to make it. Yes, I love having fun. I love when you have fun and you think to yourself, I haven't had that much fun in so long. Or you go into a place and bring back a feeling of when it was fun. When I go to a place and you walk in and all you can smell, this is gonna sound silly, is kids sweaty and playing, but you hear the sound of them laughing and running and having fun. Enjoying the moment. Now you in a whole play place, so these kids didn't all come with them, but they're running with each other and they're enjoying each other, and they not stopping and say, "What shoes you got? You telling me your daddy don't live in your house?" But don't get me wrong, because kids can be. We're just talking about this place. I've never walked through a carnival or any of those things, just seen a bunch of kids fighting. They didn't have time to meet up at Great America for a fight because they were having fun. But they got time at the mall. I ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. That's it. That's why I constantly, when I'm live and I'm talking to y'all, I am constantly playing music in my ear. Because music is a place. It could take us a million places. But the happiest place to me is that there is music genres and artists that if you put me there, it take me to this young place of happiness. And I gotta find that and then face well when it wasn't. So that I can, like I said, I can't go over it. I can't go under it. I gotta go through it. I have to. I have to. You know, like I told you, in my dad, in holding that for so long, there was no peace for me. But then when a peace came, is understanding that without him, there is no me. You couldn't have me right here. Because I needed him to make me. One. And two, sometimes even when it wasn't great, guys, people were giving you the best they could. You know? You know? Because maybe they were screaming and nobody heard. Never know. I don't know. But what I know is when I see people that are just hurt and they don't have nothing to do with what's going on, that just made it worse. You know, made somebody feel like I swear I said the next person who did this. I said the next person who made me feel like that. Or I just got nothing to lose. What can I lose? And some of us are fighting, and I'm not just talking YouTube, in life too. Some of us are fighting, and the truth of the matter is, it's, oh my goodness. Like I said, I've been so in pain that sometimes people's joy could trigger you. Because you're like, why did I have to get this side of the stick? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, y'all, you only live once. Only live once. As the thing that you are now. May come back a butterfly. You know. You may. Shoot, you may come back the baby of your great grandbaby. But in this life, I only got one chance. One chance to give me some peace. Because how you gonna ever give anybody else peace? Oh, I'm always trying to bring people. I ain't bringing no peace to myself. Because then that'll catch up with you too, where one day you'll think I give to everybody and I'm there for everybody and nobody's there for me. Nobody sees me. But sometimes it's because they think, oh, you're so strong, you got it. But everybody needs somebody. So, just like I said, when I'm talking about something, I speak from myself first. Because I can't speak for nobody else. But I doggone can relate to a bunch of people. Yeah. Well, anybody going live anytime today? Anybody? If you are, tell me what time. I try to put the notification bell on all the time. And sometimes what's funny is I have my notification bell on, but the little pop-up won't come on. I don't know what be going on my phone sometimes because the ring will be straight up. Anyway, but it won't ding or anything. So like if it came up and I was on here, like I'm sure notifications come up now. If I don't catch it then, and then I'll say, oh, wait a minute. It's 3 people online. It's just jumping. But yeah. Oh man. Y'all, I tell you. Mariah Carey Hero, this is my jam. Yeah. But let me see, what else do I want to talk about before I get up out of here? Let's see. What do I plan to do today? I don't know. Oh yeah. I plan to get my stuff together and everything else. So it's already ready, and then keep out what I'm going to use for now. And then that'll be the last thing I put up. Yep. Do that. Because, I mean, even if you don't have a job, even if you don't, whatever, you can't keep this mind idle all day. You have to stay busy and do something, something that lifts you, encourages you, empowers you, something. Makes you happy, makes you laugh, makes you dance. Just do that. Make sure you apply that to your day. Every day. You have to. I swear, when my mind started getting a little, I'm like, oh, grab that game, do something. Turn on some music, make you want to dance. I have to change it. Yeah, sometimes my notifications, they don't. Baby doll. Hey, sis. I kid you not. Yesterday, I heard your name, and I thought, I haven't heard my sister. How you doing? How you doing? But yeah, but yeah. See, that's what I like. Like I said, I'm not here to be like, oh, wait, such don't like such. Come with me, Hail Mary. No, that's not me. That's not me. I like you because I like you. You know what I mean? And that's all I care about. And I'm not even trying to hear nothing else because that's what people get to taint their mind. And so it's not, and nobody coming to me about nobody else. So that's a good thing too. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm glad that you're here. Hey. So I can say, hi, Shields. Oh my goodness. Prayers for baby doll. Prayers for you, sis. Man. Well, I'm glad you stopped by in here and he's saying, hey. So, I mean, in what world could I not be so human that somebody say that and don't just stop me for a second? Because even if, let's take it off the tube, baby doll, I don't know if your parents are living or not, but she's somebody's child. She's somebody's mama. She's somebody's friend. She's somebody's sister. She's somebody's cousin, auntie, whatever it may be. And then even when you come on here, you're somebody that people talk to. Somebody, praying for you, sis. Tomorrow's not promising any of us. So in today, I give you all your flowers. And that's 100% from my heart. It is. You know what I mean? I stopped in Ten of Keys live yesterday. And I saw, I think maybe two other creators were saying rest in peace to Angel B or Angie. I don't want to mess her name. I think it was Angel B. And I didn't know who that was, and I didn't need to know to come through and pay respect. Because, that's gonna be in me, you know. So life's too short. If it's something you don't enjoy or you not getting nothing good out of it or it's causing you stress or problem, walk away from that. And when you find things that bring you joy or bring you love or happiness and you walk away with a laugh, go to that. Nothing feels better than when I come out of chat and I'm still laughing. You know what I mean? And then I know that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Oh. And baby doll, and that's one of the things, that's why I'm even saying to all of us, we gotta, the stress makes things even, you know what I mean? And sometimes the stress of just being sick. So any joy you can find, I want that to be in you. Because you coming in here and saying hello to me, that brought joy to me. It really did. I literally was just thinking about you. I was, and wondering how you were doing, you know. So, I love you, sis. I really do. You know what I mean? I got love for all y'all. I do. Look, I ain't say all that now, y'all. We putting words in my mouth. But I got love for you. I got love. And I want nothing but good things out here, man. And the more I see how easy and how much a sisterhood can be broken, it's the more I'm gonna fight to finally put one in my life and put together that way. Because even if the world don't do it, it'll be in my circle. It'll be in my life. You know. And that's it. You know. That's it. That is it. Because I'm only responsible for me. And if at the end there's judgment and I'm sitting up talking about things, I promise you we ain't gonna be talking about nobody but me. And what I did, what I said. So I'm saying, oh yeah, love empowers, love strengthens, love conquers, love wins, love it, man. I've been hated enough. I've hated enough. But I ain't never gave love in that time. That's why it's all I can give. It's all I can give. And I have learned, because, you know, karma is real in all aspects of what you do. And I've learned that the more love I give, the more I'm receiving. So I know it's right. I know I'm doing the right thing. And that feel good. Because I've also known I was doing the wrong thing. Yeah. Like I said, everyone in here has something. And sometimes, like I said, people just ain't saying it because this was their way to get away from that for a second. And if we listen to each other, then sometimes you'll hear it and you can beat it. You can beat it, yeah. And you can be like the words in one of my favorite songs, Lean on Me. When you're not strong. Lean on me when you're not strong. Yes. 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 Because the moment that I get into such a place where you can't be nothing but trash because of this and because of that, someone can do that to me. Now, what you heard, girl? What you heard? I don't give what I heard. Because, like I said, I've had people come tell me, this is the best person in the world, and they do this and they do that, and they end up in the biggest, oh my goodness. I cursed the day they came in my life. But then I've had people tell me, like, oh, they trash. Oh, don't trust them. They must be dirty, ain't this? Oh my God, they this. They done had 18 baby daddies, and they got 18 baby daddies and 13 kids. They got this, they did that, they did this, and they did that. And then people end up being one of the greatest people I ever met. But Lord knows if I would have listened, I would have never even got to let them in my life. Get away from me. They say you get pregnant so much, you get pregnant just by talking to you. Huh? That's not happening to me. That's not how babies. I can see it. So, like I said, I have to. Love conquers hate. And sometimes you got to conquer that hate that lives in you first. I got to. I got to. You know how when you're not liking yourself and you're unhappy with yourself, everything feels down. When you love yourself, when you did all that, you can't misrepresent this here thing called you. You don't care what people think. You know what you gonna represent. So even if they think it, you think, well, I ain't putting nothing out there like that. So if they got that, oh well. Oh well, good for them. Sorry for them. Sorry for you. You know. See, I just looked down. I got notifications on my YouTube right now. But yeah, no. I mean, it is what it is, and I am who I am, and that's it. Like, whatever you want me to be, that's fine. Go ahead. You can keep it. Keep that image. Keep them thoughts. Keep that, you done figured out what I'm going to be, what I am, and what I was. So, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Because I know who I am. I know what I am. I know what I've done. But I know how it is. You could be on here saying, I done did something worse, and people done put stuff on you. She said she was a killer. I would never, ever, I would never, ever say that on any kind of social media, a recording, nothing. I just said I know. I've been on all sides of it. So, that's it. But people always want to put 20 on 10. Oh my goodness. Except for, people always want it. This is the better version of the story. This is what happened, but this sound better. This to get more attention. You stay blessed too. I'm sending good vibes out to you. I love you too, sis. Yeah, like I said, baby doll, before you leave, you're not on Instagram, right? You had sent me your email before and it was in this thing, and I came off when it was new, and I sure didn't know how to go back and go into these comments. I'm still learning. But the way I learn, I have to do it to learn. And then once I get to a certain place, then it's easier for me to ask for help. When some people say I should have did it from the beginning, but I won't learn like that if we're not hands-on. You know what I mean? You couldn't teach me something over the phone. I don't learn like that. It's not part of my learning. You know, Instagram under baby doll? Because honestly, like I said, I just, want to be able to reach out to you, see if you're okay, because I care about you. I don't care about none of this other stuff. I just care. You on Instagram as baby doll? But yeah, like I said, that's what caring is. Like I said, I care about things. People come tell me a story and they tell me about somebody I don't know what they look like, don't know nothing, and I can feel for the people involved. I can feel, and I care. So every time I see them, I'm asking how they doing, because I care. And if somebody tell me, oh man, keep my such and such prayers in your prayers because da 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 happen, I'm gonna ask what's their name so I can know who I'm praying for. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's why I said, what was your name on Instagram? Because that'd actually be easy. I swear. I need to go into my emails more. I swear. A couple of months ago, for some reason on my phone, it wouldn't update on my emails past February. Like, no matter what I did, I'm erasing it wouldn't. So I took it off my phone. I should put it back on and see if it tried. And now I have it on my computer. And I had it on my iPad. My iPad is going crazy. I need a new one. Oh, yeah. Love you, love you, love you. Good vibes. Yes, please. And I would definitely ask her for your email address. Because we care and we want to make sure you're okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Love goes a long way. Made me want to feel like Satan. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start. Wait, is it Giving a Living? There's a choice we're making. That song is so powerful, though. I wish I could sing. Please, I'd be on here every day. Singing. I probably wouldn't. Be like one of them people I never forget. One day we walking down the street, we telling stories to each other, all this. And my buddy started talking about how his song is what's the name of that song? So I got music playing in my ear. But anyway, and he just started singing. Now we had all been friends like 3 years at this time. I'm like, wait, what? You could sing? Had no clue. So some people be having a voice. But nah, I definitely ain't no singing. But I can definitely reference a song to about everything. And sometimes I say certain words, it's gonna make me start singing the song. So. Yeah, definitely good vibes and nothing but prayers for baby doll, for real. Definitely. So you never know. And we don't even know what each other are going through. So I'm sending good vibes and everything, and prayers for your families and everything, because you never know. You never know. You never know. So we also gotta be good, because like I said, this could be somebody's moment of some happiness. Let's give it to each other. Give it to ourselves. Yeah, so that's what but I'm definitely glad she came through here, because I definitely was wondering how she was doing. So it's good to hear, it's good to see she even stopped by. So even when she just woke up for a minute, she just said, I'm happy to hear that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That makes me feel good, because like I said, you all, this is a safe place. I'm not here for nothing, but you know what I mean? That's not what this is about. Like I said, I don't care if enemies come in. This ain't that. It's just like I tell people, I got so much respect for people. If I'm at your crib, let's just say I'm at your crib, and my enemy who we gonna go if we see each other come in the room. I got so much respect for you. I'm not fighting in your house. Whatever this is, we can take it outside and down the street. Cause I don't even want I got so much respect for my people that I don't even want the guys at your house. So if they come in for me, because it's my business. So that's how I look at your channel. That's your house. Don't come to my house with that shit. Don't bring. Hey, matter of fact, you on them blocks all the time. Roll over there and do them, but you don't do it here. Nobody can do that to nobody in here. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could try, but there's the. You know what I mean? That's one of the things I want, because then you really disrespecting me. Because it's never that here. And I would never do it in nobody's stuff. I could come through your chat. Is that Fookie Nook Nook? Oh. And I'm gonna keep still moving to your chat. And for me, I'm not even gonna read none Fookie Nook Nook post or comment, because I'm thinking you're gonna turn anything they say into something to you. So I'm not even gonna read it. In respect for your home. But let me get back to my house. But like I said, then also on the other side of it is like, I also don't even have time over here to be looking at bullshit and no other way but to break it down on how to do it better or how it could be resolved or where it might be coming from. And when I'm breaking it down, like I said, I'm comparing it to you think only in one place they doing something, you crazy. Because when it's a problem, it's a lot of places. Because otherwise you wouldn't know it's a problem. You think laws was made after the first time it happened? You crazy. We wish. Because we'd have 8 billion laws and the world might be a safer place if we abided by them. What I do with a pen. But when I have loose to flutes, it's guaranteed to sell. Like, I never had a love of those. Want me in the back, but see, I'm in the front, no front. And really, I don't need to reply. Pull yourself together as you pass me by. I'm on a whole nother level. You owes this level. I told you before, keep your... Sorry, music. Yeah, some lyrics, you be like, I gotta get in that. I got fractions caught up in my everyday actions. Equal to your real satisfaction. But yeah, guys, like I said, I really just came on to drink some coffee. Well, I didn't really even come on to drink some coffee. I happened to be drinking some coffee, and that had me wide awake, you know. And then I just came on here and said, well, let me see what everybody doing it so early in the morning. And Tony the Tiger said he wanted to come on and tell you, oh, I got my earphone again. Hold on. Most importantly is my earphone. Most importantly, Tony told me come on here and tell y'all, you're great. You're great. Hold on, look, he got his violent teeth out in case anybody want it. You know what I'm saying? He said, if you want it, he got that too. He's a tight, oh wait, it's crooked. It's crooked. Look, you be looking in the camera, everything backwards, crooked. Okay, you know what, Tony? We over it. We over it. We over you. We over it completely. So it's too early in the morning for all this. But he told me to tell y'all it was great. So I came on here to say good morning to you. But that's it. See how y'all was doing. Talk some crap. Make a joke or two. That was it. Like I said once again, I'm always saying, I definitely wasn't trying to think. Oh, listen to this. Tupac song will tell you, I couldn't help but notice your pain. It runs deep. Share it with me. I'm tired of the strain of the pain. Tupac be snapping this one. Oh, but the chorus alone is what I'm talking about. Because this is what I was talking about. I'm tired of the strain of the pain. You know what I'm saying? It'll take me alive. Sorry. I'm not going to sit here and wrap up. Then if all you was copywriting was rapping all their lyrics. I was just enjoying that these lyrics speak. But I can't do that everywhere. But like I said, guys, I just came on here to talk some crazy app. See how y'all was doing. I didn't go live yesterday. Yeah, work. Yeah, well, you working. You work from home, don't you? Like I said, I just came to say what's up. Didn't come live yesterday. Want to come on this morning. Say how you doing. Like I said, it's many times I want to come on. But see, everything you're free to say whatever you want, and you're free to say something. But everything ain't need to be said. Everything you think don't need to be said. And so I want to make sure that when I come on, the biggest person I'm reflecting on is me. Is me. Because I'm not here to point nothing at nobody. You know what I mean? Like real talk. But don't point nothing at me neither. Don't assume I'm anything but what I've seen. So like I said, when you say you don't like, say something I did. You know? And you never gonna hear me trying to do anything I said. But like I said, when if it ever came to somebody saying, hey, I want to sit down with Buki, and I know you know Buki, and Buki said they willing to sit down and talk with you, I'm willing to sit there. Not as a mediator, as a person that's there for everybody. You know? Because one thing I know about adults is if they really in their thing, you can't mediate nothing for them. They ain't listening to nothing you say. you know. But I don't know. But like I said, Danny ain't, I gotta fix me first. I do. And so I'm just giving y'all a part of that and taking y'all through this part of my life. And then, like I said, part of my life is, like I said, the respect and the things I see on here. So it's a both. And that's why I'm able to come from a place of neutral. I'm able to see the whole picture and know it's a painting. I'm able to see me and where I need to change or where, what I'm saying. And that's in anything in life. I don't watch some reality shows about relationships and thought to myself, oh my goodness, this kind of confirmed I needed to. You never know. So that's it. But I'm just, as far as my contribution to being on here and what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. You don't like it, you don't have to do it. Because I'm not asking anyone to do anything. I'm asking that when you come in here, bring the light that's you. Just bring that. And when you go out here, if you want to cut the light off, do it. If you want to roll through the streets with bulletproof zone, do it. But when you step in this safe zone, for you to be safe, everybody else got to be safe too. And that's what, if everybody think like that, that's what it is. And that's what y'all do. And that's what I love. And that's what I love, because that is a free, that man, I'm goony enough to know, hey, this ain't that place, put the goon down. And so, yeah, like I said, that's it. And I know I got to get mine, like I said, but I don't know. Because like when I think of getting mine, I always think that, like, in my mind, I think, oh, instantly who I would do. But then I also think, like, I want to make sure that they understand in this that, like, it's not that I'm running them or they running something. It's just that together we are a team. And I can't do it all, you know what I mean? But at the same time, first thing I wanted to do is see how long people can govern their damn self. Because if it can't be controlled people to people, you always, because some people just send the whole crew. All 20 of us going to come over there at once and do, that's just some goofy stuff. You know what I mean? And if you out giving a message or some good information or some informative information about something, your minds can't even hear what you're talking about because they got to spend up. Yeah, Cookie. Snooky Dookie. Wait, what does that mean? I don't know what you're doing. For real. So, like I said, so much. But it's all a process. Life is a process. But guys, I'm just hoping everybody has a good day today. I'm hoping that everybody has a good day. I'm hoping that I get something done today that I might have put off yesterday. You know what I mean? Because yesterday I might have just sat around and been lazy. Not that I got into nothing, not that I was sad, but I just didn't do anything. And by next week, that'll catch me and be like, oh, you should have did it last week when you... So I'm just going to go ahead and do it today. That may sound silly, but that's something I got to do. Because that always happens. Then it's not until you get to that point where you're, oh, shoot, if I would have did that then, I wouldn't have to now, or I'm not rushing to do it, or I don't forget something. So that's it. Well, that's it, guys. I'm just chilling. Not on entertain. Probably about to go take a shower, get dressed, I've learned to recommend that. Not saying people don't shower every day, but I'm talking about even with getting dressed. Sometimes when we're in the house, but I'm just going to wear this. Sometimes you just got to get dressed. I'm not saying get dressed up. I'm not saying all that, but sometimes you just have to for yourself, for your mental at that time. So I know I do. And so I just get up sometimes and like, okay, wait a minute. I don't care if I go nowhere. And then sometimes I'm like, I just go walk around the block, take a little quick walk to get some air, to have my mind feel free, where this, but just not to stay in something that's dark that I'm not coming up with no solution. I'm just thinking of more things to get into. Yeah. What's your weakness? It is. It is. It is. Absolutely. It is. It is. It's mine. And then you look up, and at the last minute, I got 7 things to do. And yeah, I can get them done at the last minute. But hold on, guys. Look, hold on. I gotta show y'all my Tony the Tiger tail, because that's how he got me. Look, that's my tail. That's how he got me feeling. Hold on, let me let him out, y'all. Look, let me let him out, y'all. Oh, he's so full of it. He's so full of it. Y'all always hate. He was one of the biggest haters. You went to Hater University. You're such a hater. I'm so sorry, y'all. Look at that. Got my tail mad. Got my tail mad. Anyway. That dog. But yeah, procrastination, it'll get me. And like I said, even at the end, if I can get it all done at once, and I get it all done at once, I know in reality that's going to be something to make me procrastinate again, because you keep getting it done, you know. And I used to get on my son about that all the time about airplanes, because my son has missed more flights than any person I ever know. But every time he missed them, he's either managed to catch another flight where they took his reason or whatever and was like, oh, go ahead. We'll go ahead and give you the next flight. So there was like never any consequence. I said, well, don't keep pushing that, because one day you may miss a flight and it'd be a flight that you needed at a certain time. So it doesn't matter if they give you another one, you just won't make it. And you don't want to get to that. Like, but it's that procrastinating. Because he done to the last minute. He just packing 4 hours before his flight. So it's that procrastination. It's like, I probably showed you that, me doing stuff at the last minute and getting it done. But I forgot to tell you about all the times you didn't notice when I didn't get it done. Not even funny, but that's the truth. They don't see that. And even if they do, they just like, oh, that wasn't nothing. We still made it. Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna have to get off of here and go get in the shower and stuff. So we go ahead and go for a little walk. Let me go for a walk, because the one thing I had to start doing with him now is going more for that, because when we go back, like my sister who I'm staying with right now, she has a yard. Like even when we left our home, for his whole life, he's had a yard. So to go to an apartment, you have to have this in between where it's more of that, because otherwise you're so used to being able to walk and go move around in the yard and not having those things anymore. But yeah, so he's always gonna be like, wait a minute, you've been on that for a while now. And I'm not like, so let me get back to my things, y'all. I love y'all. Have a great day. I'll see you around. See you on your channel. See you in a comment. Whatever. I might see you back here with me later on the day or tomorrow. I don't know. Have a great one, y'all, for real. And thank you for coming by. Thank you for taking some time out your morning to sit around and talk crap with me. Nah, we weren't talking crap. We was talking real life. And everybody do good, good vibes to everybody, healing vibes to everybody, peace and love to everybody, for real. And a lot of people say what they want people and don't mean it. I mean it. I mean it. I mean it. All right, y'all. I'm going to get on up out of her. I wish I could.